3 a.m. A desolate gas station off Interstate 65. Assistant manager Michelle is alone, cleaning the restrooms, when she realizes the front door chime didn't just ring for a customer. It rang for a predator.
I had it propped with the dustpan.
Okay.
And I went to open the door all the way so I could step back in to get all the cleaning stuff out. When I looked, he was hiding behind the door.
Of the ladies' bathroom?
Yes. And I was like, what the f*** are you doing?
She's cornered in a space no bigger than a closet. He doesn't want money. He wants her.
And he grabs my arm, pushes me into the big stall, and he's like trying to kiss me. And I'm like, what the f*** are you doing? Get off me. And he's like pushing me, and I'm like up against the wall, and I'm like, get off me.
The man is James Sturgeon. He's not a stranger. He's a ghost from her past who decided tonight was the night to haunt her. Michelle describes a pattern of behavior that started months ago.
He was staying there months ago.
Yeah.
And he used to come in here. I used to be the full-time overnight before I became the assistant manager. And he would like hit on me and whatever, tried to add me on Facebook, whatever.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a long time. He came in last night, the first time, bought something, said, hey, what's up, left. Rang him up, he left. Nothing happened. Second time, I was cleaning the bathrooms. I heard the bell ring. I was in this bathroom right here.
After the assault in the stall, Sturgeon didn't flee. He walked to the counter to finish his transaction, with a final, sickening display of power intended to leave her paralyzed.
And he comes out here, he's just like, what if I robbed you right now? I'm like, I didn't even know what to say. Like, I'm panicking. I'm like, it's like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Am I gonna call? And I'm like, what the f-? And he bought something, and he comes up here, and his zipper was down, so I saw his dick, and he had no underwear on. That was trying to come on to me, and I didn't know what to do. I panicked. I texted her. I said, when you get here, we need to call the cops, because he's staying over at that hotel.
Okay.
Police locate Sturgeon nearby. He's on parole, and he knows exactly how high the stakes are. But instead of silence, he offers a story that defies reality, claiming a terrifying assault was actually a playful reunion.
Couple questions. Do you understand those rights?
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to talk to me knowing those rights?
For what? I didn't do. Am I under arrest?
Right now you're being detained, okay?
Of course I am.
Yeah, you're in handcuffs. So right now you're being detained. I'm wondering if you want to answer my questions, because I got some questions for you.
What's your question?
Okay. So you want to answer some questions?
What's your questions?
You were out at the Marathon gas station at 65 last night?
No, I wasn't.
Okay. So if you're not going to answer truthfully, we're going to be done.
Sturgeon describes the encounter as a friendly reunion, a narrative that ignores the terror in Michelle's voice and the bruises on her arm. He insists he was just hanging out.
What were you doing in the bathroom? What was going on there?
I went to use the bathroom.
Okay. Which bathroom did you go to use?
The family bathroom.
Okay. And after that?
She was right there when I walked out, and then we was joking around, and then we walked out towards the front, and then I bought some combos, and then I left.
And you didn't made no other actions that I would have observed on the camera. Think about what you did. Think about the things that you did.
Not that I'm aware of.
You're not aware?
Like we was horse playing around. That's all that's all that happened. Like, I'm being honest. I'm on parole right now. I'm not trying to do any of this.
I'm aware you're on parole. You're a horse playing around, and you don't remember anything else that happened.
Yeah.
The officer listens to the horseplay excuse with a clinical silence. He knows Sturgeon is digging a grave with his own tongue, one joke at a time.
Joked around with her for a little bit and then left.
Okay. Is joking around to your, definition, would that be including taking your out? Well, it's on the security cameras out, so I don't have x-ray vision.
Well, I mean, like...
If it's out, right?
Well, yeah, obviously. Like I said, I went to use the bathroom, so I mean...
No, not in the bathroom. They don't got cameras in there.
I understand that, but I mean, the only thing I had to think of is if my fly was... Look, the pants don't stay unzipped all the time, man.
Yeah, but I watched you unzip it and take it out.
Sturgeon leans into the old friend narrative, desperate to mask a felony as a flirtation. He thinks he can charm his way out of the handcuffs.
Like,
I know you're not trying to charge any problems. I'm the one who charges crimes, okay?
That's not what I mean, man. Like, I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm on parole. I've been doing good. I got a job. I'm not doing anything illegal.
Well, that's not true, okay? Because that's what we're trying to talk about. And it sounds as if there was some stuff occurring last night that's not entirely legal.
Well, like I said, we was just horseplay. As far as I know, we was just horseplaying.
Okay.
Like, I'm not trying to lie to you. I'm not trying to do any of that. Like, I'm being serious.
Taking your out in public is not a horseplay.
Right. I mean, I understand.
The officer doesn't care about the breakup. He cares about the surveillance footage that shows Sturgeon unzipping his pants in the middle of a public store.
Unzipped them. We watched you. That's different.
Right. I mean,
That's different than...
I understand that.
You understand?
I understand.
You know, it'd be one thing if you walked in.
Right.
I mean, we've all had her fly down. I've had it while I'm working, okay?
Right.
But we usually got underpants on, and it's usually an accident when it like unzips, but I can't say I've accidentally unzipped my pants and had my wiener out. That's where I'm at.
I understand that.
You know, I'm not trying to be... I'm just trying to clarify.
I'm not trying to be neither, and I'm not trying to cause any problems. Like, I'm supposed to be at work pretty soon. I just stopped to get something to drink.
Okay.
Sturgeon's logic begins to fracture. The accidental unzip is a hard sell when the cameras caught him in the act. He starts to realize the horseplane defense is failing.
So you don't remember necessarily anything else that occurred there? Nothing that you think you want to clarify?
Like I said, I really don't, officer. I'm being 100% honest with you.
Okay. And in the bathroom when you were horseplaying with her, what exactly was occurring with that horseplay?
I mean, nothing. Like we was just, she grabbed me up a little bit, and I grabbed her. You know, and that was just about it. And then we walked out. We was laughing. She was laughing the whole time.
So how did you exactly grab her up? Yeah, you just explain it with your words. You don't have to show me.
But the gas station was just the beginning of Sturgeon's night of terror. The officer shifts the focus to a domestic call that happened just hours earlier.
I didn't really grab her. Like we was next to each other, and when she turned around, we was right there. So I mean, I kind of like gave her a little hug, you know. And that was it. Okay. And what did she say? I've known her for years. Nothing. She was laughing about it. We went right back up to the cash register. I bought some combos, and then I left. I talked to her for a minute, and I left.
Were you like flirting with her?
Yeah, we did it all the time. I used to live at the hotel. Okay.
The nice guy mask is slipping. Sturgeon's history of violence is catching up to him, and the officer is holding all the cards.
Like that's like me and my girlfriend just broke up, so I figured she was up there working, so I figured I'd go up there and talk to her and hang out like we used to.
I got you. Go find some more company, I get.
Like I said, I'm not trying to cause no problem.
How'd that end? I mean, you kind of grabbed her. You were maybe hoping to get something out of it, whatever. But how did it end?
I wasn't really hoping to get nothing out of it. We was just joking around. That's all I thought it was joking around. We used to do it all the time.
Well, I mean, you just said you broke up with your girlfriend, so you went out there because you knew she was out there.
The reality of a parole violation starts to sink in. Sturgeon knows that once those doors close at the county jail, they won't be opening for a long time.
I can't afford to go back to jail over something stupid. There was a misunderstanding.
All right. Well, and I understand that. So I think this officer also has a couple questions about some other incidents that might have happened in town here.
You said you and your girlfriend just broke up?
Yes, we did.
What happened there yesterday?
We got into it. She was texting some dude or whatever, and...
The shift is sudden. The clinical tone of the police is met with Sturgeon's simmering rage. He knows he's trapped, and he starts lashing out at the process.
So you guys have been in a full relationship, dating, and you've been staying with her for multiple days?
She's been staying I live in Kentland. She stays there for like 2-3 days a week or whatever because her daughter lives in Kentland, and then I come here and we stay here for a couple days a week.
Okay, so you've been here since...
I've been here since Thursday. Friday. Wednesday, Thursday. Okay. Wednesday.
So she told me that you called her yesterday to come over.
No, I could call my roommate right now and he could tell you she was with...
The facade is gone. The Joker in the bathroom is now a man facing a decade behind bars. The final arrest is a sharp, aggressive conclusion to a night of predatory behavior.
Well, at this point, okay, you are going to be under arrest, okay, for battery that time in the bathroom when you were grabbing on her, okay, and trying to kiss her. Well, it is what it is right now, okay, as well as indecent exposure, because you exposed yourself in the gas station to her, all right, and whether or not the city's got charges for a domestic, I'm not sure. All right, but for me and mine...
Sturgeon's defense was that it was all just a game, right up until the cuffs clicked. But some games are deadlier than others. Like this older brother, who claimed he was just playing with his sibling until his hands moved from the shoulders to the throat. See the raw footage of that brotherly love right here.